What's up, y'all?
Happy Friday, guys.
This ain't gonna be a long stream. We just gonna do our talking about what the fuck is WBCW doing.
Not like we haven't had this conversation before.
I said what I said months ago, years ago. It's gonna come a time when they just gonna start shutting shit down. Nobody believes me. Nobody believes me, man. I say shit, and it's like, nope, it's not gonna happen. Like I just made a TikTok, and I was like searching for a universe where DC movies aren't trash. Somebody said to me, Man of Steel is still the best origin story superhero movie today. And yet hasn't gotten a reboot. I'm not a reboot. Hadn't gotten a sequel in almost 10 years. Doesn't seem plausible to me. That don't seem logical. That don't seem logical that the best origin story superhero movie of all time doesn't have a sequel. That don't seem logical. That makes no sense. That doesn't make sense, does it? Because if you have the greatest origin story, why not give it a sequel in 10 years almost? That seems like something you would try to do at least in 1 or 2 years, right? Obviously, it didn't go that hard because you didn't get a sequel.
Imagine if they canceled all this stuff to try to be like Marvel, and then the shit they come out with be worse than it was before. Like, just imagine. The CW is bothering you? Why? It ain't even finna exist in a minute.
People want to talk. You want to talk about Eric doing a bad job. Let's talk about it then. Let's talk. Eric did a bad job. They got the show to 9 seasons. 9 seasons, right? Boom. What about Titans?
I wonder if that shit even finna come out now.
I don't know.
Of course, I can't get this back.
Like, what about all the other bullshit that is horrible? The DCEU as a whole has failed. You want to do a 10-year project now, want to say it's inspired by Marvel's MCU. Batman v Superman had the Man of Steel 2 storyline mixed with Batman Returns.
I don't think they gonna mess with the animated stuff. Live action,
nope.
I don't know.
Nope.
It's more than the Wes Allen fans that hate him. I don't always agree with everything he do either, because I just feel like if you at season 8, regardless if you made it to 10 seasons or not, I just feel like it's certain stuff he does that's unnecessary when you already in a situation where y'all don't know if y'all network gonna make it or not. So me seeing Cecile get an upgrade every season for what?
So Marvel been on a 2-year losing streak. 2 years.
Who said that?
2 years, right? 2 years. Opposed to what is DC done? That's matching Marvel right now.
So since they losing, how many of the shows that they've released and the movies that they released in the last 2 years have you seen? Because when DC losing, I don't go watch they stuff. Y'all watch Marvel stuff, everything they put out, and then be like, it's losing.
Since 2008, and you want to say the last 2 years have been bad. Shang-Chi wasn't a bad movie. Eternals was
Eternals was alright. It should have been
Spider-Man No Way Home was a win. Doctor Strange was a win. Moon Knight was a win. WandaVision was a win.
All them shows was a win.
I'm trying to see where we losing at right now.
They saying that now. Then when Kang show up, they gonna be thirsting for Marvel. It's gonna be so funny.
Like WandaVision,
Y'all
Falcon
just
Winter
mad y'all
Soldier.
ain't seen who the big bad is yet. Like this ain't what they did. Phase 1 through 3. But
I'm trying to see where we losing.
My whole thing is, why can't you be a fan of something and still be honest about if it's bad or not? Like, I like DC, I like Marvel, but DC needs to work on their shit because it's a shame that you have all these good ass characters. Like, you have characters the world knows. You know what I'm saying? Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, like all these the Flash, and what are y'all doing with them?
Know why y'all?
Thank y'all for the donations, T Walls, Antoine, Ryan.
I'm finna shut all this shit down. I'm gonna start shutting this shit down. You know why Doctor Strange was a disappointment to you? Because you were watching YouTube videos and people were speculating that, oh, this person could be in the movie, this person could be in the movie. You sitting there watching Emergency Awesome talking about, oh, well, this person could be in the movie. Superior Iron Man might be in the movie. Bro, stop watching that shit and you won't get your feeling. You won't have your expectations set so high to be disappointed. They don't know shit like that.
Some of y'all just mad because your faves got bodied in that movie. That's what that shit is.
Like,
that's what that's about. Some of y'all was mad because, like, Captain Carter and the girl who was playing Captain Marvel, like, women was still holding their own, but the dudes got bodied as soon as one showed up on the scene. Some of y'all was mad about that. Y'all hate that. Just say y'all hate women. Just say you hate women. Say you hate people of color stories. Say that kind of stuff. Because, like, the other objections y'all come up with don't make sense on why stuff be bad.
Doctor Strange made $960 million without China. Yeah, that shit's crazy.
The last couple of movies been making that without China because I think they done blocked like the last 4 or 5 movies that's been going on. They done been one ever since what Shang-Chi on till now. They done blocked all them movies for different reasons or another. I'm like, y'all don't like seeing people be represented. Y'all don't like seeing women in charge. Like, just say that.
I don't know what.
But then y'all say if they flip DC and do the same shit that Marvel doing, y'all gonna eat that shit up like Marvel ain't do it first. Y'all don't want to give Marvel they props, and they literally just pulled back on all this shit to say that they want to focus on quality over quantity, basically. So that's basically what they about to do. They finna try to fix this shit after all this time. Whether it's gonna work or not, I don't know. But Shane, thank you for the donation. Thank you, Ryan.
How the most
Doctor Strange, won America and Wanda deserve Emmys in the Multiverse of Madness. Man, that shit was like good.
First of all, the reason they lost because they were arrogant. They beat Thanos. They didn't lose to Thanos like we lost to Thanos, so they were arrogant.
Yeah, and they had just did that shit seem like, but
and like when you have that arrogance about you, you make mistakes. Just like Thanos was arrogant, went to the past,
right,
and got bodied.
Fucked up. But think about that shit though. Like Thanos basically would have killed trillions. You know what I'm saying? And for them to beat him easily, if that's how they did it, of course you're gonna feel like what this regular ass witch from Earth gonna do from this other Earth over here. Like they did research on our Earth. They probably looking at our Earth like y'all shit ain't even got y'all shit together. So what's somebody finna come up here and do?
Arrogance.
But that's the thing about y'all not understanding a thicker story than just surface shit. Like,
and let me punch. I need blood.
And Wanda body motherfuckers in that movie. So for y'all not to like that, it's just because a woman did it. So that's why I be feeling like, had Doctor Strange been evil and been the one fucking everybody up, y'all would have ate that shit up. Oh, he went in there tearing motherfuckers up. Look at what he did to the Illuminati. That would have been him that did that. It would have been a whole nother story. Had he fucked Carmitage up, had he fucked up the Illuminati, had he been the one that was evil and did that shit, it would have been a whole nother story across the board. Like, yes, Elizabeth Olsen and Wanda has a lot of fucking fans, but it's like when a woman do shit, y'all can't acknowledge that motherfuckers be... Y'all can't acknowledge that it be bad bitches in Marvel, like, seriously? Like, all, like, now y'all act like women can't do shit. Like, I'm just trying to understand. Like, all these motherfuckers got some kind of power. Like, I even go back and rewatch the Marvel movies and I have to give Black Widow her powers because she be hanging in with them bitches with no powers either. Just pulling out some sticks or a pistol and be hanging with, like, aliens and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, wait. Because I would have been like, y'all got this shit. I'm about to go home. I feel like some of them people don't want to admit that Multiverse of Madness scared them because it had horror elements to it. That's why I feel like people ain't like it. You go to see a superhero movie and you get horror elements when you're not used to that genre. I feel like a lot of people dislike that too. The horror, like the music, the jump scares, and some of the scenes, like I don't feel like they expected that. And that's why I feel like some people was like, didn't like it either. I talk to Trey about that all the time. Me and him talk about Brie and Captain Marvel and stuff like that. Like I said, I feel like a lot of the hate for her is misplaced. Like, I watched a dude on TikTok who explained, like, he don't like her for the stuff that people in the public dislike her for. He was mad because he was saying, like, Nick Fury's last moment in, like, Infinity War was calling her, and you saw the beeper and shit. And he was like, I'm thinking she about to come in and hand Thanos his ass and blah, 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 but then they really didn't make her do nothing. But then I thought about it, and I was like, he has a valid point, but at the same time, you can't get mad at her for how they chose to write her character. Because we all know she OP, and we all know that she carries herself like she OP. A lot of people don't like to see that. And that's the thing that, like, people have to... It's like... It's generalized that people for... If Thor... Look how much attitude Thor had after Loki died and all that shit that was going on with Thanos. Like, when he was like, you should have went for the head and all that shit didn't work. Like, Thor sat back. Like, we know Thor, like, how he is, but he had attitude a lot of the time. Like, you saw how he carried himself? Like, he was sitting there not saying shit half the time, looking like, when y'all figure this shit out, then I'll talk. You know, like, that's how he was some of the time. That's kind of how he...
During the, Endgame, or...
Yeah, like...
No, that was... No, see, you misreading that. That wasn't so much him sitting back being arrogant. That was him being depressed and out of the zone. Like, he's sitting back like this, like... He's just out of it. He's here. He don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I'm like, I'm not focused on this. I'm waiting for that end scene. Like, when he was just standing there, like, he saw Thanos, and he was just standing there, like, well, these motherfuckers come on out. Y'all ready to run there? We ready to go. Y'all just bring y'all ass out. He didn't even go looking for him. He was standing there like, I know they go get up. They go come up here. We finna beat this bitch ass. I ain't gonna take my eyes off him. He run. I'm cutting his shit off. I cut his dick off if I have to. We gonna cut something up.
I would never take away DC props on their animation and their games, but they live shit need work. Like, just because somebody tell you they don't like something don't mean you're not a fan of it. And that's the thing, too. You have to be honest if you're a fan. You're supposed to be honest about what they doing wrong and what they doing right. Had the fans held them accountable years ago, we could have probably been got some changes. But when you go thirsting for every movie they posted knowing the shit probably gonna be trash, of course they gonna keep making shit. Do y'all think our regular Captain Marvel can beat Scarlet Witch?
No.
No, I still think it would be the same.
No.
And then y'all have to also realize when she was controlling another Wanda in a different universe that ain't even have, I don't think, the upgrade she did. So had it been her one-on-one, she probably could have done even more damage. So that's why I'm just like, I don't think people that's why I feel like a lot of shit go miss with Marvel. People don't get like why they write and do stuff a certain way. Like, all that shit they do ain't gonna be surface level. It go deeper. Like, we had Thanos phase 1 through 3. Now we going into a phase where, like, after the snap. Because I be telling Trey, too, I was like, think about, like, the shit Marvel don't talk about that people don't think about. Like, all the people that died because of the snap but couldn't come back. Because when you think about, like, the ending scene of Infinity War, when you see Fury and them looking at a plane crash, like, say, for instance, they pilot disappeared. Everybody on that plane that didn't disappear died in a plane crash. they wasn't like dusted out of existence to come back later. They just fucking dead. Like, just think about all the casualties because of the snap. Car accidents and boats probably crashing and planes crashing into shit. Or people that were in the middle of fucking surgery and your doctor disappear or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't think about shit like that. Because most people just go to see whatever they see on the screen. But I'm like, that shit could go like way deeper. And I'm just like, that's why they got these heroes like they fucking defeated. Because you still... Like, at that point, you didn't save the day. Like, all these people died because y'all feel like y'all didn't do the best that y'all could do or whatever. Then you have to, like, appreciate the fact that they got this little glimmer of hope that may or may not work with them going back in the past for Endgame. And, like, Tony and Captain America risking it all to go back and may not even ever, like, be able to come back. Like, when you see shit like that, it's like, what DC character can you tell me gonna do some shit like that with the shit that they got live action? Like, what I just feel like that it don't hit the same. Like, you may get some action or darkness in DC, but where the story at? Why do you just want to see somebody fight? You can tune into wrestling for that. Like, why you want to see some blood splatter? You can watch anime for that. Like, give me some extra. Like, give me some shit I'm not seeing every day anyway. Like, yes, I understand the people that be like, well, I don't want to watch this because I'm already going through this in real life, so I want to watch a superhero movie and then I got to deal with this person, depression or whatever and stuff like that too. But why not watch something? Some people need that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so everybody don't talk about their feelings, so some people need to see some shit in the stuff that they watch to understand stuff from a different point of view. Phase 4 has been all set up and laying groundwork, but people are impatient and want to complain. Me and Trey talked about that too, because look how long it took for y'all to get the first 3 phases compared to how long y'all about to get the next 3. So how can you be impatient? You know what I'm saying? Like, and this, you finna get the shit faster, like in half the time. Now bring Cavill back and reset the DCEU. I feel like if they gonna reset that shit, they gonna reset it. But I feel like whatever, I don't know why they still trying to show some of these movies, but I guess they want to make some of their money back with some of the stuff that they feel like gonna make the most money. Cause what they were saying about Batgirl, like it was 90 million, I think, to make that. So y'all,
90 million. It was like 90% of the way done.
So and y'all just threw that shit away, but y'all still gonna post some of this other stuff, and I'm like, okay. Yeah, then I had to get my hair done. It was dusty. But I'm like, people talk about Marvel. Even if Marvel shit ain't like the best all the time, it's still gonna make more than a DC movie. And that's the sad part. Like, it's still gonna make more. Like, people talk shit, but they movies make money.
And I like how the fuck somebody can say one movie that's not even in the DCEU, hence the Batman, is better than the entire MCU. No, you can't do that. That makes no fucking sense. Get the fuck out of here. That's can't.
Not how math works.
That math ain't math. I can't sit
like
here
if you give me 20 movies, and out of 20 movies, 15 of them are good as fuck. Then you on DC side give me 10 movies, and I like 2 of them. Like, that's not the percentage you're looking for. Like, that's not how that works.
I'm honestly, in the DCEU, truly, Shazam and Wonder Woman. That's it. That's it. I don't know, like this is the thing. You can't, like, all these one-off movies, this is why they fail too, because you make these one-off movies that are not even connected.
What is CBM?
Comic book movie.
But the Batman movie was good, but it's not better than the whole MCU though. That doesn't make sense. So you gonna sit up here and say the Batman was better than Infinity War and Endgame? Just them 2 movies alone? That was better. Seeing trillions of people get dusted for no reason.
No, we didn't even gotta go that hard. We didn't even gotta go that hard. You go the Batman was not better than the Winter Soldier. I'll give you a
shit. Civil War 2 to me, shit. If that's the case, like
no, that's an ensemble. I'm going like just single character. Matter of fact, I can go back to Phase 1. Fucking the Batman to me was not better than Iron Man. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. Now the Batman was good.
But it's still people that had complaints about that. Cause like, don't lie like y'all was like okay with the scene at the end with the supposed Joker, or like the scene where like with the dude who played a Riddler was like darker than he was supposed to be. And
and don't act like y'all didn't say for months, I'm not watching that movie because that's Robert Pattinson. I'm not going to see Twilight.
And don't act like half of y'all ain't just tuned in to see who Catwoman was. So don't act like
and then don't act like y'all wanted Ben Affleck for years. I said both of those will make good Batman for years, and people like nah. That it's like the flip of the switch y'all do is amazing. DC fans do that shit so quick. Like you have to see the person play the role. Like
I didn't see Zoe get hate until after the movie came out, and it was for something totally different. Like her being Catwoman, from what I can see, everybody gave her good reviews until after the shit happened at the Oscars. Then people ate her ass up.
Like
y'all be out here acting like DC pay y'all bills sometimes. Like it's okay to like something. Like I love Young Justice. I like Harley Quinn. All they animated movies, all that kind of stuff like that. A couple of they live action movies are good, yes. But as overall, if they trying to be like a universe, they need to do better because y'all got the best characters. Like for me growing up, I didn't know who the fuck these Marvel characters were. I knew X-Men and I knew Spider-Man. Y'all got a plethora. I'm over here watching Justice League Unlimited, watching the whole they ain't got no face do shit. Like I'm here like know some of these people, and then they over here with these good ass stories animated, but y'all can't convey that live.
Why somebody arguing with me on my TikTok?
Y'all fuck them. I don't argue with people on TikTok. I block their ass because like why are you still here? Flip and go to the next video.
Man of Steel remains the best superhero movie to date. Really?
Is that the one that had Henry Cavill in it?
Mm-hmm.
But they dumped him like that and he ain't came out with nothing else? Like, it came... I just feel like if it's the best, then why it ain't, like, got some other shit going on? Like, that's your opinion. Everybody gonna have their opinion about whatever, but...
That's what I'm saying.
No, everybody dogged her because she had some smart ass shit to say about like the whole Will Smith and Chris Rock stuff. But then they was like, were you not trying to like date Jaden when he was like 14 or some shit like that? So they was out here like, you need to be quiet. Which you do. Because why as a grown woman you over here talking about you got to control yourself because this child acting more mature than he should and blah, blah, blah. So she ain't have nothing to say after that. And it goes on, but I don't give a fuck enough to sit and explain that. But... everybody gonna have their opinions on what the best comic book movie is. Our point is, as a universe, how is DC holding up to Marvel? I don't give a fuck about one-offs. Anybody can make one good movie over the span of however many years, but like, where the rest of them at? Thank you for the donation, Ryan. You know, I'd be like, why would you want to be Captain of America? I'd be looking at Sam like, you sure you want to do this? Like, you sure you want to go down this road, brother? But you know, get your check. I just feel like everybody gonna have their favorite movie. But I feel like if you had to pick a side between Marvel and DC, between movies and shows, not talking about animation, live action, where would the scales tip? Like, let's just be honest with that. Like, there's, like, I'm on Disney Plus every night watching stuff. I'm not on HBO Max trying to watch nothing that, you know what I'm saying, trying to watch nothing that DC got to offer me. I'm just saying, like, and then it's movies and shows. It's not just, you know, oh, every 3 to 5 years I might give you one banger. Like, let's be real. If take away like the HBO Max shows, like the stuff that's not Warner Brothers. Like, say for instance, it was still with the DC Universe website or something like that. That was like streaming stuff. Like, be for real. If you took their animated shit and they animated movies out there, how many views y'all think that site would have got? Like, just be for real. If you took away Young Justice and Harley Quinn and all that stuff that's like animated, all them DC movies that lined up that were animated movies and stuff like that, how many people you think would have really been watching streaming stuff like with them? Like, that's just me being honest. Like. So yeah, I'm just like, I don't know, like y'all can fight for that shit all day. I just feel like they gotta do better. Once people start holding people accountable for their bullshit, you'll get better quality stuff. Like, they should have been checked when Justice League first came out. They should have been checked then or before, because that shit didn't make no sense. Why the fuck you gonna come out with a group movie and we ain't even got the single movies like to be doing all that? You want me
I said that shit. You
want me to watch Justice League? I don't even know. Like, just imagine if I was new to the universe and I ain't know these characters. Who the fuck are these people? You can't assume everybody knows these characters. That's being arrogant. It's some people that might have just been like, damn, this like a comic book movie that got like more than one person. Let me check this shit out. And then like I want to go back and do some research and I ain't got nothing to watch. Like, but like, what is this? Like, what is this shit here? Young Justice is the best thing going right now. Now wait till X-Men.
DC Universe was separate.
Yeah, it was separate, and then they put it over there and just kept it like comics or something. I think like
yeah, it's just comics now.
You seeing that right now about the Kingpin? Are you saying like? But that's comic accurate, right?
What?
Somebody they got Kingpin and Hawaiian shirts leading the tracksuit gang. Is that not canon at some point until he get where he needs to be?
That happens.
That's what I'm like. Y'all saying that now, but then when Daredevil Born Again come out, what y'all gonna be saying?
That happens. Like he has on that exact shirt.
I don't understand why y'all expect to see characters for the first time, but y'all want them at they peak, at they pinnacle. Where's the story? Like, how did we get here? Everybody not a dead ass comic fan. That's why Marvel win, because they taking the people into account that ain't never seen this shit before. Like, I'm trying to get everybody to watch my shit. I want you to understand why we doing this. Like, when 27 people die this movie, I want you to feel 20 of those deaths because y'all watch these motherfuckers grow up. Like, Trey had me fucked up the other day. He was like, but when Kang killed Kamala though. And like, he was over here, he was in my face like, people don't want, because like when I got through watching Infinity War Endgame for like the 30th fucking time, I was like, when fucking the Kang Dynasty come out, I was like, I want to feel like they ain't got no more phases after this shit done. Yeah. I want to feel like they can't come
like
back.
Y'all don't understand what Kang coming with. Jonathan who plays Kang, he finna kill this shit. He finna be sitting at the table eating, and while y'all crying at the table, he be like, eat that fucking salad, bitch. Eat that fucking salad, bitch.
Like, I was
pick up them fucking sesame seeds, bitch, and eat them shit.
Seeds.
Yeah, eat them fucking pumpkin seeds, bitch. Cause Kang is not playing. I'm telling y'all didn't watch Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel is a sacrifice. Wong is a sacrifice, bitch. When he fucks them up, he is like, y'all think Phase 5 finna start off soft, right? Kang the Conqueror ain't no bitch. He is finna body one of the people in the Ant-Man family. One of them bitches, he finna stomp on them shits like they ants.
But I was just saying, I want to feel worse than how you felt. Like at the end of Infinity War, how that shit went off and it's somber. Ain't no music at the end of the movie. Everybody in the theater quiet like, bitch, did we really just watch all these motherfuckers get bodied? Like, I want to feel worse than that when they come to the next Avengers movie. Mm-hmm. And he was like, okay. He was like, wait till Kane be like, fuck them kids.
Like, because y'all saw He Who Remains in Loki.
They might
him
kill,
joking. Like, y'all saw Loki, he was joking and doing all that. He was telling them for a reason. He was telling Loki for a reason. Better the devil you know than the one that you don't. Marvel has calculated this shit out like, sometimes you think the person who's in front of you is evil until you meet a person from another universe who is even more so. who's 10,000 times worse than
Bitch,
the person
I
you
would be
got.
hollering in theaters if Kang snap come out of neck. Look at how we just got to know her, and she's so wholesome.
That's
Imagine
why.
somebody like fucking that girl.
And like this,
that.
and this is the point I want to make about Doctor Strange.
But
and
you can't
Multiverse
say
of Madness.
she's not dying. Have you read the comics? Like, do you know anything about that to say that she's not dying? You don't fucking know what they gonna do when they do.
This is why y'all don't understand deeper stories. Doctor Strange, y'all like Doctor Strange didn't mean anything. Doctor Strange meant everything because he has been with young people. He is going to sacrifice himself for young people. He was around Peter, who he started to understand as a young person, which reflected on how he acted with America.
Kadar, thank you for
which
the
is going
donation.
to affect how he acts in Kang Dynasty.
But
it all stemmed from Infinity War.
But
His
you know
character
what?
is evolving.
Kadar, you can't please everybody because first it was, oh, he Iron Man Jr. Now he done got everything stripped away and he a street level character now. So what did y'all want? Did y'all want him with the gadgets and the tech and being up there? Did y'all want him to start over like how Spider-Man really does start, the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man? Like, I don't understand what y'all want. Ryan, thank you for the donation. If Kang kills Wong, I'll be devastated. I feel like they gearing y'all up. Like, y'all seeing all these characters and y'all falling in love with all these people. And when that Avengers one and the next Avengers come, they gonna fucking hurt us, bro.
Y'all,
like,
do y'all not like who is Wong acting like? He's acting like Coulson now.
Callie.
He is the Coulson of this phase.
But
Pay
Callie, what if they
attention.
kill both of them? I feel like they could kill Michelle Pfeiffer and Hank. Like,
Yeah.
Ant-Man. I feel like they gonna kill them both.
He gonna snap.
Because that's what you call mama and daddy. Like, I feel like they gonna kill both of them so she could be like flipping out. Because I know, like, I read something in the comics where Wasp kind of like helped defeat him or something in the comics. I don't know if they gonna do that, but I can see her now.
But see,
if they kill both of her mom and daddy, she gonna be ready. She gonna be ready.
Exactly.
Whatever
She's
y'all need, whatever you need, let me know. I don't know. It's funny now, but that shit gonna hurt when it come out.
Like that shit, like y'all are not looking at the big picture, bro. I'm a big picture person. Dr. Doom
Kang is worse than Thanos, bro. Why you think y'all got Thanos
Dr.
first?
Doom is worse than Kang, bro.
Let me tell y'all something.
What? What have you been reading?
From the little knowledge I know about Kang, which is not much, this man is OP as fuck. Like, time travel. Like, he can time travel, y'all. So just say, for instance, you get on my nerves at 2023. I could go back before you was born and make sure your ass don't even exist to annoy me then. Like, that's the kind of villain y'all dealing with, if he really wanted to do that. Then you gotta remember, in Loki, he knew everything up to a certain point. He already fucking know what's gonna happen. Like, he writing the script now. What y'all mean? Like, do y'all not understand that, like, what his name was? He Who Remains or whatever? Like, he was the nice one. That was as crazy as we saw him act. And he was laughing and joking, whatever. He was still strong as fuck, but that was the nice one, y'all. This man named Kang the Conqueror. Like, not Kang the phlebotomist, not Kang the grocer, not Kang the mailman. This motherfucker named Kang the Conqueror.
Stop. Let me break this down.
Child.
If Doom was worse, it would be called the Doom Dynasty. Doom is finna get introduced into fucking Black Panther. What are you talking about right now, bro?
But
if Doom was so much fucking worse, we wouldn't be talking about this.
But
right
even
now.
if Doom was working at worse in the comics, why did Doom need somebody else to kill Kang if he was worse? My whole thing is, you ain't bad if you need another motherfucker to kill somebody for you.
Who did he get to help?
He got Ultron, whatever number that Ultron was, Wasp, and somebody else to like help him kill Kang. But if you a bad bitch, you don't need them. You may like have the brain to try to figure some shit out to use somebody else's abilities to kill somebody. But if you ain't if you ain't the one choking the bitch out or slicing their ass up or setting them on fire, like you not the baddest bitch. He could be smart, but he still needed somebody else to kill him. Like, brains and bronze can go together. Like, I know they always be like, if you smarter than the hoe, that's like, you know what I'm saying, stronger than you can win. But, like, again, he got time travel abilities. There's an infinite number of him, y'all. Infinite. like this motherfucker can go and get his homeboys, the homeboy versions of him to come and like fuck somebody up. Like I'm just saying, go to Wikipedia and look up Kang the Conqueror.
Like this is what y'all see. Y'all equate being worse than causing damage on a constant basis. That doesn't make it
that's not how Doom work. But if you go look at Secret Wars and look at how they defeated Kang, Doom had to get somebody else to help him. It's literally right there. I read the shit the other day. He had to get Ultron 59 or some shit like that, Wasp, and like somebody else to like help him.
It's like when we state the facts that's in the comic pages, y'all don't believe that shit.
Like I didn't make that up. That's literally what they have written in the comics, the Secret Wars comic. That's how they defeated Kang. Like that could be your ultimate dude if you want, but like again, like Trey said, it's not called the Doom Dynasty. Like they finna introduce Doom in Black Panther, and then it's like, okay, what are you gonna do from there? Like, you not even the biggest bad that they finna face. So, I mean, y'all can feel how y'all want, but, like, even the comics is like, he needed help from blah, blah, blah. Like, if you getting them big, like, to me, just like Thanos, everybody had to come together to beat Thanos. Twice, basically, because the first time he fucked their ass up, we had to take 5 years to fucking regroup and come back and try to do the shit again, and still almost got fucked up doing it.
Like, y'all want to equate Doom to a god. He's a human. Even when he tried to take the Beyonder power, he couldn't handle that shit. He's not a god. He's a human who thinks who's fucking arrogant, like some of y'all who's arrogant that don't know their own limits, and he loses constantly. You losing constantly doesn't mean shit to me.
Let me water this down a little bit. Let me say it like this.
Go ahead.
So you knew how, like I said in Loki, you had Kang, who knew all the other Kangs, and had to, like, you know what I'm saying, make this so, like, they couldn't come where he was or whatever. So when they killed him, he could no longer protect them. So imagine, like, if you defeated Kang, if they really wanted to do this live action in the MCU, if you defeated Kang the Conqueror, but then guess what? What if another one decided to come and take over Earth too? Over on this universe, whatever. Like, it's an infinite number of them. So if they really wanted to, all them motherfuckers know what's going on. They'd be like, oh, Kang the Conqueror, you know what I'm saying, got fucked up shit. Let me go try. Like, but I just feel like Doom, not that dude that you need. Like,
y'all gotta be young and slow as fuck.
Preach.
I just said he became a god. He took the Beyonder's power, but he couldn't control it. Becoming a god for an instant doesn't make you a god. I became a god for an instant. You had to give up that power. You couldn't control it because it was killing people around you. You weren't meant to control it. You were a petty ass human. You're nothing.
I just feel like when you think about villains with the way they going, you had Thanos. Everybody had to come together. Like, you saw the motherfuckers they called in Endgame that had to come and help defeat Thanos and his army. You ain't got to do that for Doom. Because I always just saw Doom as a Fantastic Four villain. I never really seen him more than that.
Exactly.
I mean, he could be smart as fuck, but you ain't got to call the Avengers, the young Avengers, motherfuckers from the past, present, and the future to come help your ass. You ain't got to do that to defeat Doom. But if motherfuckers, like, if Kang is finna be part 1, part 2 Avengers level like we got with Thanos, but probably worse, then he's a bigger villain.
Y'all.
I feel like they probably trying to
y'all think Doom is gonna be of the next big thing after fucking Kang. No, Doom is Loki, bitch. That's what Doom is. Let me break that down to y'all. That's what Doom is in this phase. Doom is the new Loki. Wong is the new Coulson. Kang is Thanos.
I'm just being honest. I just feel like
that's what this is. I don't know if they're doing Galactus. They didn't say, like, I feel
like they probably gonna, because if he's supposed to be so big, I feel like they trying to figure out how to do that. Because how would you fight somebody bigger than a planet or whatever?
I just think he's
because people gonna have a problem if you, like, tone it down and make him like you know how we saw them things on what's the fucking movie, what's the damn movie? Mm-hmm. The Eternals, like them big ass things that was in the sky like that.
Yeah, and like y'all feel like it's disrespect to Doom. It's facts. He had to give up his god power. He's not going to be this all-powerful deity And then watch, when they give him the God power, they're going to make him take it away. If he controls if the Beyond is in Secret Wars like he's supposed to be, he's going to get power and he's going to have to give it up. Even on the Spider-Man cartoon show, Spider-Man was like, he asked Spider-Man, which one of you have ever wanted to give up your power? And Spider-Man told him, I have. Because he learned time and time again. He learned time and time again. Because with great power goes great responsibility.
But like Dark Classic Gamer, but are we talking about him compared to Thanos or him compared to Kang? Like, you bringing up him ripping out Thanos' spine don't mean nothing. Did y'all not see what Vision did to him in What If? Did y'all not see what Vision did to Thanos in What If? Thanos wasn't no threat until he got all the fucking Infinity Stones anyway. So he probably could have been taken down before the Infinity Stones easy. But like, once he got them, that made him a bigger threat. So we talking about Kang though, because Kang ain't coming with no glove. Like he coming with his abilities, his shit. Not no, I gotta go find, you know what I'm saying, all the Pokemon, gotta catch them all. He coming with his abilities. And that's what they finna have to deal with.
Doom being Loki is disrespectful as fuck. Loki's a god. Doom is a fucking human. Y'all realize that, right? Doom is a human? Or a human mutate? Y'all get that, right? Or
I mean,
he born in Lafaria, got new Lafaria, like...
You can bet that Doom gonna be bigger, but I mean, hey, if that's what you holding out hope for, I don't think so, though. Like, I feel like they gonna have to keep going big or go home. I don't feel like Doom is a bigger... Even if, like he said, if they bring the Beyonder in Secret Wars, and Doom still exists at that point, if he ain't dead, and he take the Beyonder powers, like, how you gonna get three more phases of him, though, with them powers if he can't hold on to them for long? Yep. Like, it's like, that still wouldn't be the big bad because you wouldn't be able to hold on to that shit for however many years until whatever happened.
Hey, question. Kang human too.
But look at all the abilities he still got though.
Got you.
He still got more abilities. Okay, besides Doom being smart, what else he got? Because y'all keep saying he's smart. What else can he do? Can he travel through the multiverse?
He got certain continuities. He got magic powers. Certain
magic that's gonna let him travel through time?
I don't know.
I just feel like if I wake up and my villain today is a motherfucker that can go back to when I was in the womb and kill me and my mama, I'm not fucking with you. That's just it for me. I'm not doing it. I'm not finna piss you off to the point where you know, like, let me go back to, you know what I'm saying, 1967 and just fuck up your bloodline before you even start bothering me. Like, and that's just shit that you just do, you know what I'm saying, while you eating tea and cookies. While you know what I'm saying, while you chilling.
Kang is human, he just has future tech. Cool. He has future tech from the 31st century, I believe it is, that they use in the MCU. So, if that's the case...
He has, yes, but like that's not the only thing listed at his ability. Yes, he has stuff from the 31st century, but he still can time travel and jump universes and all this other kind of shit too. So at the end of the day, what is that gonna do for you in your sleep?
Yeah, Doom got beat by a squirrel girl? No, he didn't. You lying right now. Tell me you lying right now.
But my whole thing is...
Hold up. Is that facts? I need to know if that's facts right now. Because if that's facts... I don't want y'all to say shit else to me about Doom if that's facts.
But my whole thing is y'all have to learn how to agree to disagree. Like, you can like Doom and you can say he's smart and he can be this, that, and the other. But in the comics, like where we're going with the story, which is Secret Wars, he still needed other people to help him defeat Kang. So in my eyes, if you were a bad bitch, the job could have been done by you and you alone. Like, if you a bad bitch like y'all out here arguing for Doom, when the Avengers show up to the fight, Kang should already be dead. Like, that's kind of shit that y'all be like advocating for people for.
Y'all lying. I gotta look that up. I can't believe that shit. I can't.
Not everybody got beat up by her. The squirrel girl fuck people up.
I can't believe that shit.
But I'm just saying that's not even the point. The point is, if in the comics,
that's fucking the point. Squirrel girl beating up Doom.
This why people can't never come together and get along when it comes to shit. Because at the end of the day, no matter how you feel about Doom, in this fucking comic where we going, which is Secret Wars, the motherfucker still needed help to be Kang. Period. End of story. If Doom was a bad bitch like you was saying, and he out here ripping out Thanos' spine, why he ain't rip out Kang's? That's my thing. That's the kind of logic I'm going with. I don't give a fuck what you made up in your dreams and your sleep or what other continuity or whatever. They going with the Secret War storyline for phase 4, 5, and 6. So when we get there, at the end of the day, Doom still needed motherfucking help to kill Kang. If you was a bad bitch and you was smart as fuck, you would have figured out a way to do that shit by yourself. Period. Like, ain't nobody trying to, like, that's like me saying, oh, well, Captain America got his shield. You know what I'm saying? And the fuck he gonna do against this bitch? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, be for real about the shit. Like, we know Thanos was strong, but again, y'all have to look at it as though what Thanos was gonna do without the glove, though. Y'all see how they was fighting in Endgame, playing, like, keep away with this glove? What was you gonna do without that?
Stop. Let me tell you what this bitch said to Doom.
Man, what?
Doom always finds a way. Squirrels always find nuts. Got the squirrel inside chewing on this main nuts. I can't with this motherfucker, man. Y'all! Doom Almighty?
Canada Grass.
Doom Almighty lost to Squirrel Girl? Bitch, I never thought I'd see the day.
Canada Grass, thank you for the donation.
Y'all gotta be shitting me right now. Squirrel Girl beat Thanos, bro. Got him laying on the ground, beat the fuck.
But, like, y'all really think Kang working hard, though? That's the thing. Y'all keep saying, oh, Doom works smarter, not harder. What y'all think Kang doing? Y'all think he really writing scripts for people, bro? The life that y'all heroes are living is scripted right now.
Why do you think Tony is dead? Because Kang feared Tony, so he had him kill himself.
Imagine that when they show Ant-Man and then they introduce Kang and he be like, y'all know the Avengers, like the way Tony sacrificed himself because I made it. So, like, just imagine if they really drop lines like that. Like, he made the TVA, which controls freaking time. Like, come on, bruh. That man was sitting in a building in the office eating apples and shit when Sylvie and Loki showed up. That's not working hard.
And like that, and
you
that
got
shit,
other people out here doing the shit for you.
Like, this is what y'all don't understand. Like, the TVA was going one way. But when Kang started to take over, he rewrote stuff when Loki got out of the little void that they were in. He was outside of time. So by the time he got back, Kang had already wrote stuff. Loki is outside of time. Nobody knows who Loki is in the TVA. Kang has written stuff the way he needs it to happen so he can win.
You keep saying
Tony Stark is dead because in every timeline Tony was a fucking problem.
Y'all don't have to donate to argue. Thank you for the donation though, but keep them shits. You do not have to donate to argue. If you feel like that's what Kang is, come back after they do the movies that have him in it, and you let me know if you still feel that way. Now, when your favorite get that fucking exoskeleton ripped the fuck off him and he can't wear no green hoods no more around this bitch, then y'all come back and talk. Cause like when they write that motherfucker the way that y'all don't like, don't try to say the movie trash just cause Doom went what y'all wanted him to be.
Oh, that's the first thing they say.
I'm like.
That's the first thing.
It's so many characters I like that get fucked over in shows, but at the end of the day, if it's good writing, it's good writing. Like, he boosts the gold. Child by that ain't even nobody in this universe.
I thought Kang was related to Reed. Kang related to Reed, right? Not Doom, Reed. I think he a descendant of Reed. I could be wrong. But I think...
Not somebody said Kang in the comics watching this live right now. The fuck? I'm just being for real. Like, y'all have to think logically. It's not about who you like the most. It's about what the fuck.
Kang related to Reed? Okay. I mean, y'all, I don't know everything.
Even if he the big bad, he still ain't the big bad enough to stop whatever the fuck is going on. Like, if you, that's just like me going to Asgard, getting beamed the fuck up, and then taking, what was their daddy name? What was, Loki and them daddy name? Look, what was Thor and Loki?
Odin?
Me going to fucking stab Odin in his other fucking eye and taking his powers, but my mortal fucking ass can't handle that shit, and I gotta take my ass on back home before I kill myself. Like, imagine.
So, y'all know Kang is related to Reed. So, eventually down the line, Reed whole line become black. Like, y'all see that? Like,
Please stop, please.
Reed whole lineage become black, you know what I'm saying, after a time.
We know what Namor is in the movie. We happy for all the Hispanic brothers and sisters out there that get to celebrate with us. Get y'all celebration on, right.
Come on out to the party, baby.
But like, just imagine, like,
I do wish he would have got his own movie too, though. But I mean, that's probably gonna come soon. So I mean, you know, I'm with it. I'll be there for.
Shit, they probably happy for just.
I'll be there for the first mutant ever. For the first mutant. Know what I'm saying?
Just imagine, like, remember in Infinity War when like what's the name of the place? In Devalier or whatever. When Thor was going to like get his weapon, and then they was like, "Don't you think we all need a Thanos killing weapon?" But he was like, "Your bodies couldn't handle whatever, you know, like, and y'all would die under the immense pressure." Okay, keep saying Doom the best. Keep on, cause everybody can't handle every power. You could be smart enough to take whatever you want, but if you ain't got the brains to keep it.
In the MCU, he's the first mutant. Like
imagine,
I know it's been retconned to make an apocalypse and everything, but Namor was the first mutant.
I'm gonna argue with y'all just to piss y'all off. Imagine being smart enough to take the Beyonder's power, but not smart enough to make a way to keep it. Not smart enough to make some kind of suit because, oh, hey, I used to be human. Maybe I should do this just in case of an emergency. That's what you call, you know what I'm saying, contingencies. Where your contingencies at, Mr. Genius? Imagine being a god for 5 fucking minutes. What the fuck that's gonna do for me on my resume? Oh, I was a god. I saw the Beyonder's powers. In parentheses for 5 minutes. Y'all get the fuck out of here with that shit for y'all pissing me off today. I'm about to go eat. I'm hangry. Y'all don't play with me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like, don't do that. It ain't even about arguing if Kang is better than Doom. Y'all keep saying Doom coming later, but even if he do, can you hold on to that power? In the comics, you couldn't. If Marvel want to write it so you could keep it, oh well. But like, y'all started talking about comics, but in the comics, he needed help to defeat Kang, and when he stole the Beyonder's powers, he couldn't hold on to it. So next, unless Kevin Feige decide to write that motherfucker better than what y'all think he is, it don't matter at the end of the day. Thanos dropped the ball because he wanted it too soon. You saw a vision of your older self get the glove, snap, and get your goal. Imagine seeing yourself get the goal. But because you saw yourself die before you wanted to, you went back in the past and fucked shit up for yourself. Or you went to the future or whatever, however way that shit worked, and fucked the shit up for yourself and died before you was supposed to. Because you couldn't chill out. If Thanos was smarter than he looked, let's say, well, no, because they only had the thing. If it was me, I would have plotted out somewhere to go that wasn't there when all them could have came and jumped me. I would have plotted another point in time to go to make sure I was ready. Like, say, for instance, when them showed up at his house, you know, like when Thor cut his throat or something like that, that's the kind of shit I would have been ready for because that was the only moment that was going to kill me. Like, I would have found a way to be ready for that. Like, imagine them showing up, but then, like, all his fleets was there. Or some shit to take their ass out so I wouldn't die. You went back to a point where, like, they was trying to bring everybody back. They was thirsty for that shit. Like, they was thirsty for that shit, and then they did it, and everybody came back. But at the end of the day, y'all can keep Zatanna. Y'all can keep Doom. Y'all can keep whoever y'all want. Until they show me that shit on the screen the way they want it to be, y'all can argue all day. But at the end of the day, if you smart enough to snatch power from God, but did not think of the contingency of me not being able to handle it and to hold on to it longer, I don't want to hear nothing about the rest of your story. That's not smart to me.
Good for her. Good for her, Jordan.
That's Death Battle. That ain't even real.
Good for her.
That's Death Battle. Can you give me something that's real though?
They
just showed y'all animated when the motherfucker can't talk. She ain't doing no spells. So why we still talking about this? You think Scarlet Witch need to chant some shit to fuck somebody up? Did y'all not watch Multiverse of Madness? Y'all bye. Y'all gonna stop with these moot arguments. Like, stop. These moot points. What did you even spell? What the hell is you trying to spell? Black Panther versus who? Child. Exactly, Clarence. It don't matter how they write shit. People gonna complain. Because if Doom get fucked up, all his fans gonna be mad. And if Kang ain't as strong as they want to be, people gonna be mad. Or if he kill their favorites, they gonna be mad. Like, y'all want death and blood, but when he get to strangling children, y'all gonna be mad. Like, y'all gonna be mad regardless. At the end of the day, I don't care.
Oh, okay. Jean Grey with Rex Scarlet.
I was talking about comics before. Why you jumping in now? Everybody want to bring in Zatanna and Scarlet Witch. First of all, them two different universes. And I was talking about Doom and Kang from the comics. So if y'all want to go back, let me reiterate. He needed help killing Kang.
I'm telling y'all, like, y'all, they go kill a kid, or he go kill Wong. Wong is dead. Why is people keep saying, Trey, stop saying that Wong is not gonna die? You think Doctor Strange not gonna become the Sorcerer Supreme ever? Wong has to die.
I just feel
Wong
like
has to die, y'all. I don't want Wong to die. Like, I love Benedict Wong. You know what I'm saying? I love him as Wong. But
Wong
he has to die.
Wong got all them checks because he was popping up in everything. He's
Exactly.
like, if I go, I got my checks.
Look at how he's popping up. He's popping up like Coulson popped up in phase 1.
I'm trying not to like disrespect y'all, but if you gonna come at me with something, at least spell it right. That's not how you spell Phoenix. So try again. Like, you gonna tell my Phoenix Force is greater than what? And then make sure you spell it right. Like, y'all want to talk about comics. Is Wanda not worse than the comics when she said no more mutants, and then motherfuckers with mutant powers, they cease to have powers?
I could see Doom being a problem, right? I could see Doom being a problem if they wanted to get the Avengers together earlier than Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars. I could see that. I can see that, right? That's not a problem for me. I understand that. I get that. But y'all gonna say Doom is a problem when he has the Beyonder's power.
I don't necessarily...
And then another thing, bitch, because I forgot.
Screaming.
Beyonder let that shit happen. He couldn't take his powers because he let that happen.
Is that in the comics?
Yes, he let that. The Beyonder let that shit happen.
That's even
He
worse.
couldn't take his powers on. He let that shit happen. I forgot about that, bitch.
I mean, I can let it happen too. Like, you trying to take my powers and I know you can't handle it. Why not?
Let's
have some fun. This is why
Get the fuck out of here.
This is why I couldn't be a hero, because I like to have too much fun.
Get the fuck out of here, bitch.
Imagine being a supreme hero and motherfuckers trying to come for your powers and I know you can't handle it. Let's have some fun. You got it. You got it.
Y'all, get the fuck out of here. That motherfucker didn't take. I forgot. See, I be forgetting shit. But something like, Trey, remember, he let that shit happen.
But I'm just saying, it's like, y'all keep comparing people. Like, y'all be quick to, like, acting like y'all about to square up about some of these characters like they real, for one. But then it's like, when you talk about the live action, but are y'all talking about the comics? Then when you go to the comics, it's like, y'all want to talk about fucking Death Battle. That shit not real. So make up your mind which continuity you want to argue. You want to argue some fan-made shit, some comic shit, or some live action shit. Either way, I got an argument for you. Just let me know. Like, y'all talking about Zatanna. Like, if Zatanna then jumped to Marvel and she say no more magic beans. I stopped watching the Death Battle shit
when they put up fake numbers for Goku versus Superman. I stopped watching that shit when they put up the fake numbers for Goku versus Superman, which I knew they were gonna give Superman bias, but I didn't know by how much, and that's why I stopped watching them shits.
This is why you don't compare universes, because like I said, if Zatanna jumped to, she ain't got to use her mouth, but if she jumped to this, like to Marvel's universe, and then she be like, you can't use no more magic, then what? Like, y'all have to, like, this is shit she could literally just say and make happen. I'm just like, everybody trying to pit somebody against somebody.
Question.
But at the end of the day, y'all finna need everybody for what's coming. Like, it don't matter.
What's it called when Superman be in the sky doing this? What's that shit called? Like, I want to see y'all type it. I want to know what, like, he take off, he be in the sky, he would do what's that shit called?
I must be tripping.
Like, just flying? No, Superman doesn't fly. I just wanted y'all to type it. Superman doesn't fly. You know what he does? He leaps. And he's able to control it because Krypton has more gravity. So here he has less gravity. It's perceived as flying. But they retconned that. Initially, he was just leaping and holding it out for a long time. Check it out. Read it.
Ride in the air.
This is me. This is me.
Oh my God.
As a guy who doesn't like Superman knowing this shit. Look it up. Look that up. Look that up. Some of y'all, I bet y'all didn't know that shit. I bet y'all didn't know that shit. So don't sit here and tell me Superman one-shots Goku when as let me take it to the Goku universe. Let me take it to the Dragon Ball universe. technique
Not Superman,
beats brawling any day of the week. Superman is a brawler. That's like me with raw power trying to beat someone of, let's say me and Bruce Lee. I have raw power, but Bruce Lee has technique, wisdom, training, the skill to dodge all my shit and even hit me back, and over time I'm gonna wear down.
What is this spelling, bro?
Superman is not a threat to Goku. Superman is not a threat to anybody in the Dragon Ball universe. I'm not even going to go into the parody universe where Saitama wins. Let's not even take it there. But in feats alone, Superman does not beat Goku. Period.
Superman throwing cakes in the air.
He just doesn't. He's a brawler. A brawler does not beat someone with years of martial arts training. And Goku has the power to match it, even
if your ears
beyond
turn your sound down or leave. I mean, either way.
So I don't.
If that's
get
what you're
that.
trying to say, he loud. Turn your volume down.
I can be louder, but
that you know what? Let me say something real quick. Do not try to come in here and try to throw a little side jab before I make you look dumber than what you are. Because if your ears are literally bleeding, why would you subject yourself to that? Either leave so you can be comfortable or cut your volume down. Simple. Stop trying to throw jabs because it's not going to change nothing on this side of the camera.
Nope. I'm just saying.
Like, y'all be
So don't
trying.
be mad. Don't be mad that Goku doesn't lose to Superman. He just doesn't. And like I said before, to all the people on the internet that believe it, Goku not a bad dad. And I can prove it. The only reason you think Goku's a bad dad is because of Team 4-Star.
I'm like,
Get
if
at
he too
me,
loud,
bro.
if he too loud for you, why would you subject yourself to that? That makes you look stupid, not us. If that's his talking volume, cut your volume down or leave. Like, the fuck? Like, y'all, why y'all trying to change what's going on this side of the camera?
Crazy as hell.
The fuck? I never understand that about humans. This is why, like, we can't have shit. Like, you're not gonna make me adjust. You adjust if you have an issue.
I'm just saying, I'm not gonna say he just solos Superman.
If they do restart the DC cinematic universe, how do you think they'll start it? Like another Batman or Superman movie?
No, they'll use a black character first to get black people in.
Oh, please.
They'll use a black character.
Infinity,
so Black
thank
Lightning
you for the
probably.
donation.
Black Lightning, John Stewart, Green Lantern, something like that.
Not this why aliens roll their windows up when they pass Earth because we ghetto as fuck.
Man.
Tired. Not Vecna clapping Superman, please. You know what, that shit would be funny because Superman look like the type, he don't even listen to no music, bro. He probably would get clapped up. That shit would be funny. Imagine all the trauma he got to prey on. Seeing Krypton blow the fuck up or some shit. Like, just imagine. Vecna would have a field day with Superman, all the shit he's seen, bro. That shouldn't have been as funny as it was.
I don't read manga because I have to react to anime, so I can't read manga. The only manga I read is Dragon Ball Super. So, can you turn the AC down, bro? Well, we gotta get ready to go. I gotta go feed my wife. So,
not you saying that like, please.
Fucking I'll be streaming later because it's Friday. Omega, you working tonight?
I'll be streaming too because it's Friday.
No, I can't read. I can't read One Piece.
Ooh, who finna sit and read all that? We already didn't try to watch it too? Jesus Christ. How many volumes of manga is that?
Shit,
I know that shit gotta be like, how many? Like, if you really got like a One Piece manga collection, how many fucking volumes is that? Like, that is crazy. That shit would probably take up my whole 2 shelves back there if I got One Piece. Like, ain't no way.
Yeah, but I'll be there to play. Like, what time you get off? Your time. I forgot what I asked.
It's just 103 volumes. It seems like it would be so much more, but I guess not because you have like so many chapters in a volume.
That's a lot.
It is.
That's a lot of fucking volumes.
That's why I said I think there was like, how many I got on one shelf? Maybe like 10.
Oh, 8:30. Yeah, 8:30 your time, so it'll be 7:30 mine.
My whole bookshelf.
I'll probably stream probably take you out to get home. Yeah, I'll probably be streaming about 8:30.
I'm cool with debating, y'all. It's all fun at the end of the day. Like, at the end of the day, like, black people are passionate. Y'all know how it is. We passionate about what we be talking about. So at the end of the day, it's all love. But when the movies come out, though, I don't want y'all crying in the comments. Y'all like, goddamn, they done killed my boy. He can't even wear green no more. That's how they dog him.
Yo. When he cut Sam head off with that
Can you not?
shield?
No, can you not? Cause he just please. Like this, I'm gonna say that's racial profile. I'm like, he a brother Kang, like please you gonna do him like this? I'm gonna be hollering, they gonna get tired of me. I'm gonna be like, he black, Kang, please. My boy just got one movie, I'm like, please. Don't do. I'm like, let him get one more. Let me at least get 2 movies, please.
Oh, you thought you was sad when Peter died the first time?
Please, I'm like, I'm gonna cry, please.
When he
see how he be acting. This why I can't talk with him.
When his fucking legs get ripped off, bitch, I don't want to hear. Hey, stick to this.
We got the DVDs, Kelly. I don't think we got no shirts unless they in the mailbox. I'll have to check because we don't have. I know we got the DVDs and then I got my BTS CD. Yo, y'all stop. Cause like this why I can't have regular conversations with Trey. Cause I'd be like, man, I can't wait till Bob like he be like, you sure? And then he'll start being a whole bit of like, but are you ready to see Kamala die? Like he'll be like, sir, like please. Like I know I'm ready for the darkness, but like damn,
but like this is what they gonna do to really fuck you
and
up.
And then
though.
he be specific, like, are you ready to see her get her shit snapped up like a tweak? Like please.
Like they gonna kill the kids first to really fuck you up because nobody wants to see a kid die like that.
I'm waiting though, cause then it's gonna be Marvel dark now. Let me join the dark side. Like you know what I'm saying?
That's why I be like, okay.
I just feel like Infinity War was dark though. I don't understand how people couldn't understand that wiping out trillions, not just raggedy ass Earth, like trillion. Every planet, galaxy, whatever, cut in half. Not just Earth. Like how could y'all not think that was a big deal? Then on top of that, all the fucking people that died in conjunction to the shit. So he killed more than half of the universe because imagine motherfuckers flying, you flying cars with your whole family like this the Jetsons. You flying to work and then the daddy disappear and y'all crash into like a building. That's the whole family gone. And when dad snapped back, he ain't got no family. Like y'all ain't think about the shit like that. Like that shit was way worse than what it was. It's like people have to see the shit happen to like grasp it. Like think about all the shit you didn't see that happen.
Trey is Aizen top 5 antagonists in anime. I haven't finished. We ain't finished. We on season 14, so
he can catch his hands though. That's what.
I can see some work because where we at, like, I don't want to spoil.
Exactly, all them pilotless planes, boats, trains, cars. I'm just like, yo, in the middle of surgery, you getting your heart transplant, your fucking doctor disappear, bitch. Y'all gotta think big, bitch. Like that man on TikTok, you gotta be thinking big, bitch. Like seriously, like imagine.
That's fucking
imagine.
Horrible. I didn't even think about shit like that. That's for you, fucking diabolical.
I am. That's why horrible. I couldn't be a hero, or I couldn't just like they can't do that. Like imagine, like a plane crashing into a fucking hospital. Or like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not a Gundam fan. It's that I've never been.
We've watched a couple episodes on Patreon for like requests, but I ain't really into
that's
that. That's
not my thing.
Honest. It was one we watched that wasn't that bad. With like the kid that had the controls. It was almost like a Yu-Gi-Oh game, but like they was doing the Gundams instead of cards.
Yeah, that one was cool.
One, I don't know what the name of that one was.
I don't like the Gundams when they get it. I've never been a fan of that. Like I've tried to watch that even when I was a kid. And even I never got into that shit. That's just never been. I think that's why I didn't like Code Geass. Now that I think about it,
somebody said think about all the old ladies that got mugged because Peter went there. Why they do? Like, why would y'all say that? Like, why would y'all say that shit though? Like, please, all the neighborhoods that got fucked up because the neighborhood Spider-Man wasn't there. Please.
Hey, that's fucking true though. But people don't think about that.
Yeah, think about the suicide number. Cause motherfuckers just woke up and their family was gone and that shit wasn't explained or some shit like that. Like I can only imagine. Cause like, yeah.
Oh, motherfuckers sleep and they wake up and they family just gone. You don't know what the fuck is
like
going
Hawkeye,
on.
I'm a whole assassin. I'm killing everybody, bitch, in my family. I was telling Trish. I said that motherfucker family disappeared. That bitch turned into a whole killer. Like, sir, get that man his shit back. That man was out here taking out the mafia, the triad, bitch, Mexican cartel. I'm like, excuse me? By yourself? I'm like, You just put on the hood and got the boy and was like, fuck Earth. That's what you said. You woke up and chose all the violence. It wasn't none left for nobody else. I don't even fuck with Hawkeye like that, but that man woke up like, bitch, you took my wife. Like, he hit him with that Vegeta. My bone. That man killed everybody. You hear me, bitch? That man was ready. I'm like, damn, I can only imagine. Like, and imagine the people when imagine the families that were torn apart when they snapped back, and you got a whole new family.
You got a whole new wife.
You got a whole new family. 5 years, cause I can't expect nobody to think that shit was gonna be fixed after 5 years. So like, just imagine if how they were showing Captain America go to the little counseling sessions. You got people in there that probably met and grieved together and probably got together. Then you go home and then like just snap back and you like, Stacy, boys. It's not what it looks like. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm just like, the snap did so much more damage than you saw on screen. Y'all gotta think bigger than what they showing y'all. Like, not 9 months pregnant and the kid got snapped away. Y'all, oh my God.
Thank y'all for the support, man. We gonna get up out of here. Y'all motherfuckers die.
Yeah, the kids that was orphans, like your parents got snapped and you just at the house by yourself. That's what I'm just like, because remember that boy that Ant-Man saw in the neighborhood who was riding a bike looking like that? He looked like he orphaned. You know the one he was looking at when he went to go try to find his daughter? Child, just out here on his bike like, fuck you. I am not trying to start a new season of Jerry Springer. I'm speaking facts.
But we finna go, y'all. We got stuff to do. And we gotta get back in time for the stream.
Not giving birth to the...
Because I haven't eaten. I'm hungry.
Yeah, we finna go eat. I'll stream when I get back. So I might end my stream a little early because I might want to watch him stream. So
we gonna be streaming at the same time.
I thought he said he was at work.
Yeah, he get off at 8:30. So that's 7:30 our time.
Oh, well. I mean, it is what it is. It's fine.
I think that's what he said, yeah. Alright, y'all.
Alright, y'all have a good one. We'll see y'all next time.